Say something, bro. By the time I made NCO, I was assigned my own gun truck, but I went and I crashed that sumbitch. No, at Reveille, 0530, you have to raise the blinds to your room to half mast so that anybody can walk by and see in the room. Right. Well, I kept looking at it. I even put my sea bag down to see where I couldn't see it if I looked in the room from every angle, and I figured out the spot.
Like the scenes in movies with
right next to it's just lighting trick.
Hide the prisoner in the
yeah, just right in front of your face, but not there. And so I was miserably hungover one day, and I knew we had I knew we had nothing to do the next day, but I'm not gonna go do all this bullshit I have to do when I know there's nothing going on. I know perfectly well at the time, so I figured out with my rack, my bed. If I laid down just at the right angle, I could even lay comfortably and sleep for hours. And look in that window all you want. You're not going to see me. I tested it too, right? And so several people came by my room. Goom, 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 goom. And then you could see them, because I could see the reflection in the mirror by the sink. Who's looking? You could see them going like this in the fucking window. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, bro. Keep looking, right? But I gauged looking through the window at the mirror to make sure you couldn't see me at that angle. And you couldn't. It was perfect spot. But I only had about this much, maybe about 2 feet, 3 feet. But wide, though. Right. But infinitely long. I was fine. Yeah. And so you could see people looking in there, and I'm like, suck it, you know. You're never going to find me. And then it's a battalion area, man. Lazur was on what? You know, he was on, maybe he was down supply. I don't know what he's doing. He went to BAS? I have no idea.
Probably jogging.
Yeah. Maybe lifting. Did you check the fucking gym? I don't know where he is. And so this guy's looking, and then it gets to the point where now the third person's looking for me, and I'm like, all right, maybe this is serious. You know, like, now they're really going to start, and dude's going to come with a master key,
you
right?
wonder if it's going to backfire big time.
But thank God, by the third person who's doing this in my window going, Lazur, I recognize the voice. And it was Sergeant Lettieri. He was a good dude from Jersey. And I respected him, enough. And so I get up from beside my rack, and he's looking through the window, and this dude hits the floor laughing. He's like, oh my God, bro, I've never seen that shit in my life. He's like, I'm not going to give you any shit. I'm not going to tell the police sergeant. I'm just going to tell him I finally ran into you. But that shit was fucking funny, man. And I owe you one because you made me laugh. I'm having a shitty day. He goes, but dude, when your head popped up, I fucking lost. Because it's like, where is this guy? Ring. So he goes, look, all you got to do is, you have to go down to motorpool and move I was a corporal, so I had my own gun truck, which means I had an A driver who also, when I can't operate the radio, operates the radio, and he drives the truck, and a gunner sits up in the turret with a tow gun and a 240 Golf machine gun. So where are those guys? You know? He's like, I just need, but they might be out there fucking cutting grass. People don't know when you're enlisted. Buddy, you might be out there fucking cutting grass,
you're doing something,
cleaning up bubble gum, scrubbing shitters. But instead of bitching about it, I just wish again, like everything, I wish I would have known what I know now. I go back and what an easy job.
Oh, yeah.
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Nobody, it was like just clean the shitter. Ooh. Yeah. Don't let your pride get in the way. So anyway, I finally gave up and I was like, what do you need me to do? And he goes, well, I need you to go down to motor pool, whatever you want to call it. Well, motor T is motor transport, and the motor pool is where your trucks are for that battalion. Trucks meaning Humvees, quarter tons, whatever it is. And they even have dirt bikes, man, actually for the radio operators.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Olive green dirt bikes. I mean, badass, whatever they are. And but that's for the radio guys to be able to haul ass between whatever to set up comms. And he goes, I just need you to go down there and just move your truck from this spot to this spot. I can't remember what it was. And I was like, all right, whatever, dude. Fucking A. Is that it? That's all people have been pounding on my fucking door on all day, is to move a Humvee. First of all, that doesn't require keys. Because Humvees don't have keys, man. You imagine being in combat going, keys. No, man. just have a switch.
Yep.
So you're telling me you had to specifically come get me because my name is stenciled on the fucking truck, Corporal du Jour. Okay. But the law is you only have to have a flak jacket and a helmet on. So I went down there in my fucking boxers, combat boots, flak jacket, and a helmet, and that's it. I'm already begging for trouble. But, so, of course, the fucking gates are locked. And I'm like, I thought about giving up, but I'm like, if I go back to my room, there's just going to be more people pounding on the fucking door. So I scale the fucking thing, put my flak jacket over the barbed wire, get over the other side. And as soon as I land, there's the biggest black gentleman I've ever seen in my life. I wish I could remember his name. He's like, "What are you doing, LeJour?" And I was like, "You're not going to kill me?" Like, that's how long I froze for a purpose. Because you're looking at this guy, you understand, he's a mountain.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "So I'm okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Well, they said I had to come down here and move a truck." And they're like, "Oh yeah, you got to go move your fucking Humvee over to the 1st Battalion, 8th Marines area." I'm like, "Okay, where's that?" And he goes, "Other end of the motor pool." And I'm thinking, nobody could have done that. Just me, huh? Really? So I'm seething with anger and hungover, and I'm a young idiot. I'm probably 22, 23. So I fucking... I stormed down to my fucking truck and slammed the fucking door. Here it is. Fired up, gun it in reverse. About hit the one behind me. I turned right and I gun it, which you never do in motor pool because you never know when some asshat's going to walk out from in between these infinite ocean of vehicles. You will never see anything like that in the civilian world. Just 500 Humvees all lined up perfectly. Some of them are different sizes and gun trucks or whatever. So I'm hauling ass and I know where I'm going because I've been there 1,000 times. But guess what? Somebody made a slight change on my ass and parked the Humvee in a different spot. And I swung the corner because with an all-wheel drive vehicle on pavement, the wheels start to skip. And I turned. I went fucking head on into another Humvee. Parked, nobody in it. And if you've ever seen the movie The Big Lebowski where the guy wrecks and he's like, and he gets up and he's like, because he just hit a dumpster.
Right.
For no other reason than he dropped his joint. That's how I felt. I'm in PT shorts, a flak jacket and a helmet, and that's it, man. Now I don't even have a shirt on. I'm like, if a sergeant or somebody finds me right now, I'm fucking way done. Plus, I'm so hungover, if they give me a breathalyzer or whatever, they're going to find me unfit for duty and I'm going to lose rank. And my career is over again. And so I'm like, okay, all right, settle down. Let me back up. Back up. 4-wheel drive. It's a 7.7 liter. I can't remember what it is. Very powerful Humvee. And it won't move, so I'm put it in low gear. And it rips the front off the other Humvee. Because I guess the brush guards got locked together. And I'm like, oh my God. And the fucking hood is cracked. And I'm like, dude, I'm so toast. I can't believe I did this. and I'm sitting there and I'm like, it's your fault, Devin. It's your fault, Peas. That was my nickname. You were hungover, you're being a bitch, and you fucking cried about doing one little thing and you came out here and you wrecked it. You wrecked it. And I wrecked 2 Humvees. And I was just like, well, I'm going to have to face the music. And I'm looking out the window, waiting for 3 sergeants to come out of the Motor T building, walk my way and go, come here, dumbass. But no. I got out. I even got up on top of the Humvee and looked around because that's the only way you can see over the 2,000 vehicles. And I was like, oh. It was like a bird flying over, dude. And I was like, there's nobody here. Closed the door. I'm like, took the brush guard, just put it under the other Humvee, and went, sayonara, sucker. And I was so paranoid, I walked out the other side of the motor pool and walked like it was probably a mile walk.
Out of your way.
So that people would see me. I'd be like, oh, which was retarded.
He wasn't crashing Humvees. Look where he is.
Yeah, he was at the PX buying
All the way
liquor.
over here?
Tax-free liquor.
God.